my name is Danielle and this is Daniela Diaries. Today we're going to be talking about who is that girl and why do we want to be her. So if you guys are trying to start your own journey on becoming that girl, please stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome to episode 2 of the Feminal Society. Thank you all for the outpouring in our first episode and just for showing up. This has been such a passion project for me, and the fact that I received such positive responses and you guys are really showing out and watching is incredible. This journey on becoming that girl, which is just the term, it's not really what we're trying to do, it's just kind of what people are calling it. But essentially it's a glow up, it's a leveling up of yourself. It is a transformation, a rebranding, basically finding out who you are on purpose and falling in love with that person. And these are the steps to doing so. Talk about who is that girl and why do we want to be her. So if you guys want to know, let's talk about it. All right, I do have notes. I have notes. I'm a note taker now, just because I tend to divert my attention. Well, before we get into it, I just want to introduce myself. Hey, how are you? My name is Danielle. This is Daniela Diaries. And over here, this is my little corner of the internet. It's a fun place. We talk about all things. I share different pages out of my diary. I do a little keto. My Feminal Society series just recently started. We are incorporating some true crime. And there's literally something here for everyone. Okay, Christmas is coming. I do a whole slaying Saturday. I mean, it's crazy around here. Stick around. Join the crew. I would love to have you. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Let's talk. So who is that girl? So if you guys are not on TikTok, which I have a love-hate TikTok. I like lose my life in TikTok. But anyways, that girl, who is she? She is that girl who's always productive, always looks like she has her stuff together, great physical shape, great mental shape, always dressed well, always does, like, she's the one that you see that's wearing like joggers and like a trench coat and a baseball hat and like looks fashionable, you know, we were like, why did I not look like that? You know, she's the one that you just enjoy being around. You know, she always has her stuff together. She's unbothered. She's confident. She's feminine, but she's also has this don't tread lightly with me, because I got my stuff together and I'm not afraid to tell you where to go and how to get there. But she's not too overly aggressive. She's confident with who she is, and that's why we love her. That's why we want to be her. We want to be all those things. Why did I want to change myself to become that girl? Because I felt that my life was in a constant state of chaos. I was always rushing to do something. My house was always messy. It wasn't like a tornado, but it was just always messy and cluttered, and I felt like I was just cleaning all the time and there was no sense to the chaos. I constantly had laundry piling up. It was a chore for me to go to the gym. I felt like I never could remember to pull out food, and I was always ordering out and wasting money. I always looked a mess. I always felt a mess. I always felt lost. And I felt like I was watching everybody live their life and I was sitting still and the world was moving around me. And I just felt like this couldn't be it. This is not all that is meant to be for me. And I remember feeling so sad because I felt like I missed my opportunity to have my life. I felt like I sacrificed and gave so much of myself to everybody else that there was nothing left for me to have for me. And I was just, this was it. And it was depressing. And I had to get myself together. So I embarked on a self-love journey. With therapy, I started really looking inwards for happiness. And I really sat down and I figured out, how am I going to be that person that I admire, that I see that is really living life and living it well and living it purposefully? And how can I be her? I'm going to share with you my top 10 tips on becoming that girl on purpose. Here you go. My number 1 tip on starting your journey on becoming that girl is to wake up early. Okay, wake up early. Set your alarm. For example, I wake up between 3:30 and 4 a.m. every day. I'm not saying for you to do that. I do it because that's when my husband leaves and I like to have this time to myself. But if, say for example, that you know that you have to wake your kids up at 7 a.m., get up at 5:30, get up at 6 o'clock, whatever it is. Give yourself at least 30 minutes to 1 hour. If you need more, take more, but get up before everybody else. Wake up early. Wake up early, and the first thing you're gonna do when you wake up is you're gonna get out of bed and you're gonna make your bed. Just by making my bed, it just got me to this point where I was like, wow, this is really, really great. This is like, look at how nice my room looks already. So then I made my bed, and then I would kind of sit there and I'd be like, all right, let me pick up a couple, this water bottle that will start, you know, I would have accumulating water bottles in my room. All right, let me pick up this water bottle, the bed's nice and made. All right, let me light this candle, and yeah, it looks good in here. It looks good. Number 2, establishing some type of morning routine and rituals. I have my own morning routine that I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys in an upcoming video, so be on the lookout for that. Writing down a realistic morning routine. It's not going to be my morning routine may not work for you. You may not need as much time as I need. You may only need to do a few things, but you need to actually sit down and say, okay, I want to wake up at this time, and these are the things that are important. For me, for example, is every morning when I wake up, I will make my bed. While I'm making my bed, I listen to a 5-minute affirmation, like positive morning affirmations. And while they're saying them, I repeat them out loud. Today's going to be a good day. It's a good day to have a good day. Something wonderful is going to happen today. I'm going to do something today to make tomorrow even better. And I just go through. I'm already starting this day with a positive mindset. After that, I will go ahead and I will play a chakra cleansing meditation, like music thing where it's supposed to help cleanse your chakras. And I will sit down on my floor, not on my bed because it's made, and I will just take 2 or 3 minutes, deep breathe. I'll do my morning stretches and just try to, I can't figure out, I'm still learning to meditate. It's actually really hard for me because I can't shut my brain off, but I take some really good deep stretches. I stretch out my back. I'll do the cheater table, and I'll just really listen to it and just deep breathe and just, all right, let's start this day. The rest of my morning routine, and I will share it in a video, but then, you know, I'll do a little cleaning. I take my dog out, you know, stuff like this. But I have a set and established routine with rituals that help me to not only wake up, but to wake up at a good pace, not where I'm like, oh my God, I overslept, I gotta get the kids out, and you're rushing, and you're like, oh my God, I woke up late, and you're just going, and the kids are fighting, and you're already in a mood. Your morning's already ruined. The fact is I'm already up before them. Even if they're giving me a problem pulling them out of bed in the morning, I still already got all the things I needed to get done. I'm already wide awake. I've already started my day. I'm in a positive mindset already. I'm not rushed. I'm not aggravated. I'm not sleepy. I'm awake. I've had my time to decompress before the chaos begins of the day. Another thing that I will do after I've already, you know, made my bed, did my meditations and all that stuff, I do a couple other things. I always do my daily gratitude journal. I do journaling every day. You can do whatever you want. I always make sure that I write down at least 3 things every day of what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for the sun rising. I'm grateful for a slow starting morning. I'm grateful for the electricity in my house. I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for my car. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm grateful that my kids' school is open. You cannot be in a bad mood when you are so blessed with amazing things. And I promise you, you cannot ask for more when you're not grateful for what you have. If you are trying to practice the law of attraction, manifesting abundance, you know, asking, praying to God for more, you can't ask for more when you don't appreciate what you have. Work out. Number 4, work out. Move your body. Whether it's walking your kids to school, whether it's taking a walk on your lunch break at work, whether it's hitting the gym, spinning class, taking a dip in the pool, whatever it is, take at least 20 minutes out of your day to dedicate 100% to your health, okay? If your kids are, you know, if you're a soccer mom or a soccer dad or, you know, whatever, your kids are playing, hey, walk the field, walk the perimeter. You can keep an eye on them. The kids are playing, you know, practice, whatever, walk. Get a couple friends together. Hey, you know what? Let's just get out. Time for myself. That 20 minutes is going to be 100% self-involved about you. Okay, when you're working out, it's 100% about you. It's not about what your kids want to eat. It's not about what your husband needs for work. It's not about the groceries, nothing. It's you focusing on you, and you need to do that. Whenever you want to implement that in your schedule for the day, it needs to be done. 20 minutes, whether it's a DVD, a walk outside, whatever works for you, take that time. Be selfish with your time. Do not compromise your workout time. Do not compromise this. Anything in this list is not to be compromised. It is to be done. You have to put yourself first. Number 5 is eat well. Eat well. Eat good stuff, nutritious stuff. You know, make your food. Don't go to McDonald's and try to do anything fast. You know, I'm not saying not to have, you know, to drink nothing but kombucha and eat alfalfa sprouts. I'm saying, you know, instead of, you know, ordering out, maybe cook dinner tonight. Instead of, you know, having pizza, maybe out for a salad. Eat well. You will be surprised at how well your body feels when you start to feed it the proper things it needs to function. You know, eat more veggies. If you're gonna, hey, you know what, I'm gonna sit down and have a steak, skip the potato and have a big thing of broccoli. You know, if you're gonna say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna have, you know, the spaghetti dinner. All right, that's cool. Make sure you got a side salad. You know, make sure you're incorporating. If you don't like to eat your veggies, make sure you're having like a green smoothie for breakfast. You know, make yourself a big nutrient-dense smoothie first thing in the morning so you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day because you already jam-packed your diet with your nutrition, with those nutritious veggies. Your immunity and your body will thank you, I promise. Listen to me. Nutrition is key. Number 6 is going to be the easiest thing for some of us who don't have small kids, but go to sleep early. Go to sleep early. You know what? Maybe you can't stay up to watch tonight's episode of The Bachelor, but DVR that, and when you get up early for your early morning routine, you could have yourself that 40 minutes of uninterrupted time to watch your show. Because the kids are still sleeping, you could sip your coffee, it's quiet, no one's awake, it's your time. So yes, you're gonna have to sacrifice some stuff you may like to do in the evening, you know, like watching TV or, you know, being on social media or whatever, but the sacrifice will be proven to be beneficial because you're gonna have that time, you're gonna gain that time in the morning when you wake up because you're gonna get up early, you're gonna go to sleep early, you're gonna wake up early. You need good sleep. No one, my husband says, I can survive off of 4 hours of sleep. You can function, but it's not the best functioning. Your body is not happy. Your body needs to rest, okay? And you need to get some decent quality sleep. So if that means unplugging and going to bed early, then you have to do that. And I'm telling you this, put your kids to bed early. Tell them, hey, you know what, it's 8 o'clock, clocking out time, everybody into bed. You don't have to go to sleep right now. You can lay in there, but you're not coming out of your room. I do that with my kids. It's 8 o'clock, you gotta go. You don't have to go to sleep. You can lay in there, you can watch some TV or whatever, but that's it. We're done for the night. The kitchen is closed. Everybody is to be in bed. Go down, relax, unwind. That's it. The day is over. Number 7 is limit screen time. You guys, we spend so much time on our cell phones, our laptops, our computers, any devices. We are such a in the now and in the know society right now. Is like, you know about stuff, you know, boom, oh, CNN just updated, boom, so-and-so's babies are coming. Oh, did you hear so-and-so's pregnant? Limited. That information is still going to be there tomorrow when you put down your phone. I make sure at 7 o'clock at night I put my phone on the charger and my charger is not next to my bed because I do not need my phone next to me. I don't need it to be reachable. I actually have it on my husband's side of the bed, so if I need it I have to tell him, hey, can you hand me the phone? And then he'll get aggravated after a while, so I just make sure I just leave it over there and I leave it, and I'll either, you know, and that's it. The phone's done. Even, you know, if it's chiming from alerts and everything, it'll wait till tomorrow. Nothing on the internet is of grave importance at after 7 o'clock at night. That's going to change my life. Number 8 is read a book with words. I mean, you could probably do an audiobook. That would be great too, and listen to somebody read it to you, but actually get into it. Let your imagination do its thing. Let your mind, you know, reading and all that stuff, it's like weightlifting for your brain. Let your mind do that. Let your mind do what it's supposed to do. Imagination. Think of, you know, I love reading, and I was doing like a Kindle for a while and it broke, so I've been doing like paperback books and I've been loving it. I forgot how much I actually love to read a good book, and I know that a lot of people like to read like self-help books. I can't get into those. I really want to, but if you guys want to share some of your favorite reading recommendations right now, leave your favorite book you're reading down below, and you know, we can start sharing. Right now I am reading One of Us is Lying. It's like a true crime story. It's so good. It's so good. And I'm just like, wait, who did it? It's like one of those, and I love it. It's so good. But I also like doing the paperback, because once, like, you know, Leo's ready for bed around 9 o'clock, so he gets up early. I'm like, all right, turn off the light. Let me decompress. My mind settles, and I'm just like, it's good. You could also pick back up that book and read it in the morning. I'll do that too. I'll read mine sometimes in the morning, depending on how my day is. I try to read my self-help books, like a couple pages in the morning, but at night, it's for all my little favorite juicy books. Number 9 is recognizing and limiting your exposure to toxic people. And this is hard. And this is something I touched on. Toxic people can be somebody as your mother, your sister, your uncle, your aunt, your cousins. It could be your boss, it could be your coworkers. And the thing is we have to learn how to recognize them. Because when we learn to recognize them, then we know that what they're saying to us isn't true. Not to believe the toxic spillage out of their mouth, and to know that these people are toxic. This is their trait. All they know is negativity. All they know is hate, and to make you feel bad about yourself. When you're able to recognize them, then you'll know that what they're saying isn't true. It's just who they are and how their thoughts work. And no matter what they will say something like negative about a rainbow, you'll be like, oh, look at that rainbow. It's not that pretty. It could be, it's kind of, dark. I don't like it. Who likes rainbows? It's just, that's how they are. As soon as you can recognize them, then you won't take them seriously. And as soon as you're able to limit your exposure, hey, you know what? Like, maybe it's lunchtime at work, and Sue from accounting is really a toxic, nasty lady. And every time you see her, like, she brings down your mood, and you just, you can't stomach her. You just don't like her. Then you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take my lunch break outside. Because I can't today. I can't with her. I can't. I've had people like that I worked at. I loved her as a person, but as a coworker, she was awful. And when she was like taking her lunch break, I would be like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get a couple other things done, and I'll take my break after she's done, because I couldn't be with them. Same thing with family. Hey, sometimes you can't avoid family, but it's not like, hey, we're gonna have a little barbecue. Do you want to come? Who's gonna be there? You know what? I got something else going on right now, and it's just, I can't fit it. Thank you for the invite. Send my best to everyone, but unfortunately I can't make it this weekend. You probably could have made it, but you don't have to put yourself in that situation, because you recognize the toxic people were going to be there. You knew who they were, and you knew that's not what you wanted to put yourself around. So these are things that I feel like are truly beneficial, that has helped me in my own personal life. And number 10 is invest in your craft. Whether it's, maybe you really like doing personalized cups and planners and stuff, and you really like Cricut stuff, invest in it. Get yourself some nice stuff. Get your little area set up so you can have a place to come and decompress. Maybe you want to be a YouTuber, and you're like, hey, you know what? Start off with your cell phone, then, hey, you know what? I'm going to save for a good camera. I'm going to save for a better editing equipment. I'm going to save for stuff to talk about. Maybe you're trying to open up your own business, and you know that you're going to have to get licensing and computers. Start saving, start reading more books about it, start watching people who are doing it, start learning from the pros, take seminars if they're offering them, take classes on how to expand, how to be a better, maybe you want to knit, you want to learn how to knit, 'cause you want to make a sweater for one of your grandkids. You know what? Take a class, watch some tutorials, maybe get those really good knitting sticks. I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean. Invest in whatever makes your heart sing. Don't invest in somebody else's dream. Invest in your own. Be selfish with your time and with your money. Invest. You can't keep taking from what makes you happy and what you can do to better yourself, to be the best version of you, because you already gave that part away to somebody else because you want somebody else to be happy. You can't do that anymore, because that's not that girl energy. We need to level up. Okay, we need to be the highest person we can be, and be a little bit more selfish and self-centered about our time and way we spend it. Okay, now these top 10, these are my top 10. There's more, we can do more, but I feel like these 10 things are something that can be easily implemented in your daily routine starting right now, that you can see an actual result from. Everybody wants quick results. I guarantee that if you start doing these tomorrow or today, whenever you're watching this, and you start implementing each one of these into your life, I promise you, by the end of the week, you're gonna be a happier, healthier person. I promise. Try it. My name is Danielle. This is the Feminal Society, and if you're new here, please stick around because this is a great place to be. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, friends.